Hello, everyone. I'm Madison, and welcome back to Learn English with Madison. Sometimes learning English can feel like climbing a mountain, slow, hard, and never ending. But what if learning English could feel like playing your favorite game? Yes, you heard me right. Imagine learning new words the same way you earn points, unlock levels, or win challenges in a video game. Today, I'll show you how to gamify your English learning to make it fun, exciting, and part of your daily life. Before we start, if you enjoy learning English with a smile, please tap the like button. It helps more learners like you find this podcast. Thank you so much. All right, let's begin our journey. So, what does gamify really mean? To gamify something means to make it feel like a game, with goals, challenges, points, and rewards. When you gamify English learning, you stop thinking of it as study time and start thinking of it as playtime. Let's be honest, many people start learning English with energy, but after a few weeks, they get tired or bored. Why? Because they don't see progress immediately. Games, on the other hand, give us feedback all the time. A score, a level up sound, a little victory dance. That's what makes games exciting. So why not bring that same energy into English learning? For example, when you learn 5 new words, give yourself a level up. When you finish a grammar exercise, imagine you've just unlocked a new world. When you speak with someone in English, think of it as a mission completed. This simple mindset can transform how you feel about learning. Now, let's talk about how to gamify your English. There are many easy ways, and you don't need a console or special app to start. 1. Set small, clear goals. In games, you never win everything in one day. You complete small missions. The same goes for English. Set small goals like learn 5 new words today or watch 1 short English video without subtitles. Each small success gives you confidence, just like winning a level in a game. 2. Create a point system. Yes, points. Give yourself 10 points every time you finish a lesson. Lose 5 points if you skip a study day. It's fun and it keeps you honest. 3. Reward yourself. When you reach 100 points, treat yourself. Maybe a coffee, a movie, or a small gift. Rewards make the brain happy, and happy brains learn faster. 4. Use apps that make learning fun. Apps like Duolingo, Quizlet, or Memrise use gamification perfectly. They give you streaks, badges, and challenges. But remember, the app doesn't make you fluent. Your consistency does. The app is just a tool to make it more fun. 5. Compete, but kindly. Games are more exciting when you have a friend or a partner. Find a study buddy. Challenge each other. Who learns 10 new words first? Or who speaks English for 5 minutes without using their native language? Friendly competition pushes you forward without stress. Gamifying your learning doesn't always mean using apps or scores. You can turn daily life into your English playground. Here are some fun ideas. When you go shopping, read product labels in English. When you cook, say the steps in English. Now I'm cutting the onions. Now I'm adding salt. When you travel, think of signs and directions as clues in a game. Can you understand them? And here's one of my favorite games, Word Treasure Hunt. Choose a topic, for example, food. Then find as many food-related words as you can during the day. You can even keep a treasure notebook where you write your discoveries. This way, every day becomes a new level in your English adventure. You might be thinking, Madison, why does gamification work so well? Well, science has an answer. When you play a game, your brain releases dopamine, the happy hormone. This chemical makes you feel rewarded and motivated to continue. That's why games are so addictive, but in a positive way. We can use that to our advantage. If learning English feels rewarding, your brain wants to repeat it. That's how motivation becomes a habit. So, instead of forcing yourself to study, create a learning experience that your brain enjoys. That's the secret to long-term progress. Every gamer knows, sometimes you lose, and that's okay. In English learning, you'll also make mistakes, forget words, or feel stuck. That's completely normal. Think about it. When you fail in a game, you don't quit. You try again. You learn from your mistakes and come back stronger. Learning English works the same way. When you can't understand a movie, don't give up. Rewatch it later with subtitles. When you forget a word, write it down and play a quick memory game with yourself. Failure is not the end. It's part of your level up journey. In every game, there's a final boss, the hardest challenge. In English learning, the final boss is consistency. To win, you need to make English part of your daily life. Even 10 minutes a day is enough, but every day matters. Try this. Listen to one short podcast in English each morning. Read a short article before bed. Write one simple journal entry a day, even if it's just, "Today I went to school. It was fun." These small actions build your English muscles, just like daily workouts. Remember, consistency beats perfection. So, my friends, let's recap today's power tips. 1. Gamify your learning. Make it fun and playful. 2. Set clear goals. Small wins build big confidence. 3. Reward yourself. Celebrate progress, not perfection. 4. Make it part of life. Use English in daily routines. 5. Stay consistent. Even 10 minutes a day is powerful. Learning English doesn't have to be boring or stressful. You can make it an adventure, a daily mission, your personal language game. Imagine yourself as the main character in your story. Each day, you're leveling up, unlocking new words, and becoming more confident. You're not just learning English, you're transforming your life. Thank you so much for joining me today. If you enjoyed this episode and found it helpful, please don't forget to like this podcast and subscribe to the channel. It really helps me create more fun lessons like this one. And don't forget, you can download today's vocabulary PDF right below this episode. It includes all the key words and example sentences from today's talk, so you can review them anytime. Keep smiling, keep playing, and keep learning. You've got this. See you in the next episode of Learn English with Madison.